Good morning from the Ham Radio 24/7 studio in New York. And we're going live. And guess what? We're going live on Facebook here this morning for the first time. We haven't been live on Facebook in almost 5 years with a live stream. The last time we did it was, I think, 2020, 2021. So, welcome, my Facebook friends. And we're back over here on YouTube as well. So yesterday we had an extremely impressive stream where we worked a lot of Europeans, some Russians. We worked some Middle East. We had some stations call in from Africa. And a lot of these signals reports that I was getting were just unbelievable. I actually have some recordings of 5.9 plus 60s, but that doesn't happen every day. I'm looking at the band scope, and there is not a lot of signals on the band as yesterday. Yesterday at this time, 10 meters was just slamming. So I'll just show you the band scope here. If you look above my head, there's not a lot of signals. That doesn't mean we're not going to be able to work some stations here. We're absolutely going to be able to do that. So if you're new to this channel, this is Ham Radio 24/7. I'm physically sitting here in New York. I have a station behind me. If you see it, it's a flex radio. I got an amplifier behind me, a PGXL, couple Green Heron rotor controllers. This station sits in my backyard here in New York. I haven't used it in a decade. That's because we build stations all over the U.S. But the prize station is the one I'm going to be operating from this morning, and that's called W1 Jonesport. This station opens the band to Europe. It sits on the peninsula. It's 500 feet. 150 feet above sea level, and not too far from the Atlantic Ocean. We could see the Atlantic Ocean from the property, and when you get on the towers, you can absolutely see the Atlantic Ocean. It's a very good QTH in the most northeast corner of the United States. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get on 10 meters. I'm going to call CQ, and we're going to see who calls us. I never know who's going to call us. And those of you that are in here in chat this morning, I see a few people in here from YouTube. We have a interactive chat window as well. So you could chat with us. I see Eric's in here from France, and Andrew's in here. And let's get this show on the road. I'm not sure if the chat is working inside the console. I don't see anybody in there yet, but maybe it'll take a few minutes for that to catch up. So let's get this show rolling here, and let me turn up the volume.
Thank you, Alpha 59 plus 5, over. Thank you, 73, Echo Alpha 8 Alpha Mike.
Okay, there's a station in Africa, Canary Islands. He's pretty loud. So let me find a frequency here. I'm going to see. Yesterday I was able to get 28,400 here in the beginning. I'm not hearing anybody here. That doesn't mean there's not anybody on this frequency in Europe, but I'll ask what the frequencies in use. Is this frequency in use? If you notice, the output power is right above my head, and it peaked 1,500 watts. I might be hitting it a little hard here. Is this frequency in use? I'm going to cut back the power a little bit more. Hello, CQ, CQDX10, CQDX 10 meters. CQ Delta X-ray 10 meters. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo QRZ 10 meters.
Lima Zulu, copy.
Yeah, go ahead. Lima Zulu, go ahead. The Sugar 59, go ahead.
Good morning, Ray. I'm watching your stream, your 100 whiskey into the vertical antenna. W2 Radio Echo. Tango, back to you.
Okay, is that Sugar 59 Alpha Tango? Is that Alpha Tango? Go ahead.
Yes, correct. 100%, Ray. 100%. Sugar 59 Alpha Tango. Go.
Okay, Sugar 59 Alpha Tango with the 100 watts and the vertical antenna from Slovenia. A very good morning from the United States. It's 6 minutes past 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm running 7 over 7 over 7 and running about 1,400 watts. And thank you for watching. You're not very strong at the moment, but the band is just opening. The band is just opening. So good to hear you. Sugar 59 Alpha Tango, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Okay, Ray.
The band's
Whiskey
starting to
2
open.
Radio Echo. Sugar 59 Alpha
Good morning to
Tango.
everybody.
Yeah, you're doing quite well. I'm just watching your live streaming on the Facebook, and I actually and with you. Anyway, James Fly, which is the name about the Sylvester, and the location northern East Paris, Slovenia, not so very well. Just give me one quick radio report. How copy, over?
Yeah, you're 5 and 7. You're 5 and 7 at the moment. Signals aren't very strong from Europe, but you probably within the next 30 minutes will be well over S9. Well, thank you for watching and appreciate the contact. I'm going to see if there's anybody else on the band. If you could spot me on the DX cluster, please spot me on the DX cluster. Sugar 59 Alpha Tango, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73.
97 Lima Whiskey Oscar. Sure, 5 Whiskey November. Sir, so thank you very much for responding to my call.
A lot of stations calling.
Take care, buddy, and see you on the next over. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Sugar 59 Alpha Tango is open clear. Bye-bye from Europe.
Okay, Sugar 59 Alpha Tango. A very great pleasure to work you this morning. 73, take care. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ 10 meters.
Mexico 0, Zulu, November, Kilo, Whiskey Oscar.
Okay, there's the first signal well over S9. Good morning to my friend in the United Kingdom, Mike 0, Zulu, November, Kilo, 59 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi Ray, just a quick one. I'm on a break from work. You're 20 dB over, and I'm glad you got hold of the video. I managed to find a way to send it to you. Big signal, Ray. You're on early today, over.
Yeah, it's 8 minutes after 7 a.m. I'm on my second cup of coffee. My wife gets up very early for work, so she usually leaves the house by 6 a.m. So I get up around 5:30, get her coffee brewing. I start getting caught up on emails, and 7 a.m. is a good time because 10 meters is just about opening, and it should be in good condition. You're 15 dB over S9, 59 plus 15 this morning. Refresh my memory on the name. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Here's the
just
signal.
took another
22
quick
over.
video. You were peaking 30 over on that one, Ray. Name is James, and
Yeah, I
I'm
should
in the
know it.
southwest of England. We had a chat about the rotator running
Oh,
the
right.
DXP 16-3, Ray, over.
Yeah, very good, James. That's why you're so loud because you're using a GXP antenna. Yeah, you're peaking 22, 59 plus 22 on that last transmission. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, antenna's still pretty low, Ray. Maybe 9 meters off the ground. The wind has
No
dropped,
preamp on the
so
flex radio.
hopefully, a bit later on when I get home from work, we can put the towers back up. So it seems like ages since the antenna's been up at full height, Ray, over.
Yeah. I know you guys were dealing with that big storm there and the winds. Well, it doesn't matter for you because you're just super, super loud. I hope propagation is as good as yesterday. Yesterday, I actually had a pile up from the Middle East. So maybe we'll see how it goes this morning here, James. Well, get back to work. Appreciate you calling in. Sounding fantastic. Mike Zero, Zulu November Kilo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, lovely, Ray. Yeah, you're constantly 30 over now, so,
Look
it
at that.
is early, so you're only going to get stronger,
Look at that.
Ray. It's a shame I'm
This is
heading
ham
back
radio.
to work, but there we go. I'll send you that quick video, show you how strong you are at this early hour, Ray. Take care, all the best. W2RE, M0ZNK. Cheers, Ray.
Okay, cheers, James. Thanks for calling in. 73. Europe, please QRX 1 moment. Europe, stand by 1 moment. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. There's a lot of people calling. So before I continue on, I'd like to thank everybody that's in here from YouTube and Facebook. Welcome to Ham Radio 24/7. Here we do live operations from one of the biggest stations ever built by mankind. It's sitting on a peninsula out into the Atlantic Ocean, and we just never know who's going to call us. So I just want to say hello from the people that I see here in chat. If you notice, we now added a chat window to the right-hand side of the console. We got Charlie November 8 Whiskey coming in from Facebook. Hey, Sade, good to see you. We got Zulu Sierra 6 Sugar Hotel November from South Africa. Good morning. We got James Wood. Good to see you in here. We got Eric. My QTH is Jonesport, Maine. He says I'm 5'9" in France. We got Harmony 88 from France. We got my good friend Andy, Mike 7, Mike Sugar Victor, Andy from the UK. So if you want to say hello, pop it in there, and we'll continue on. Good morning to Mike 0 Victor Oscar Kilo. What we could do is pretty cool. I can go to full screen here. You could see my ugly mug, and then we can go back to the console here and continue on. So James Mike 0 Zulu November Kilo is super loud. And let's continue on here. It looks like when I change between the console and the full screen, I lose the chat window there, but that's okay. We'll get that back. All right, let me turn the volume up and continue on here. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, the JTP portable again.
Okay, Ray. Good morning to you, 73. Thank you for answer of my call. I am Fox 4 Juliet Tango Papa /portable F4JTP/portable. Name is Seb. Sierra Echo Bravo. You are coming 10 dB over 9, little QSB, but picking 10 dB over 9 on my car. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo F4JTP/portable. Return to you, Ray. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Saab. Fox 4, Japan Tango Papa portable from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Very good, Saab. Very, very strong here. 59 plus. Good to work you there in France this morning. Yeah, propagation is good, but the band is just opening. I'm in Jonesport, Maine. I'm sitting on a peninsula out into the Atlantic Ocean, where I'm running 7/7/7, stacked monobanders in your direction, Saab. I hope everything is good with you. I hope you're copying me just fine. Fox 4, Japan Tango Papa portable in France, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Jonesport, Maine.
Roger, 100%. Very good, Ray. Very good signal.
Good morning, Papa Delta 0 Oscar, Papa Oscar.
I am with
Oscar November 7 Lima Golf.
100 watts. And my antenna is very simple antenna on my car. It's a
100 watts
antenna.
in his car.
Ampro,
Look how loud he is.
Ampro,
He's peaking
vertical
S9.
antenna, monoband for 10 meters. Very good, Ray. I listened to you yesterday. Very good pilot.
Sugar 59 Alpha
for
Tango. Thanks for QSO.
Yesterday, around
2 Echo 0, Papa Sugar Victor. Good to see you in here from Plymouth.
Very good today for contact with you. Okay, Ray, my location is the northeast part of France. I am around 1 hour south of Luxembourg and near from Germany border. Microphone back to you, Ray, for final. I think all the stations are calling you.
Frequency and news, please
Happy New Year, and big congratulations for your good job for your antennas. looking that on Facebook.
A lot of people follow me on Facebook.
Ray, I am Fox 4, Juliet Tango Papa /
Good morning in
whatever.
Scotland, Scott.
Seb, 73 Ray,
Hey,
have
Jan.
a nice day and good DX to you.
Okay, good to work you. Good to get you in the logbook here, Saab. Thanks for following along. Appreciate it. Good DXing. Incredible signal with your mobile station. 100 watts in the mobile whip, making a fantastic trip across the pond. Always good to work, my friends in France, and good to see you. 73, Fox 4, Japan, Tango Papa, Stroke Portable, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Hey, Harmony 88. Hey, Nancy. Okay, there's another mobile station in there. United Delta X-Ray. Booming. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. Good to hear you. 2 Echo Zero, United Delta X-Ray Mobile. Just to remind you, your name is Phil, and we're currently parked on a building site in the middle of Liverpool, and you're 5'9 plus 30 near enough, Ray, over.
Yeah, very good, Phil. You're 5'9 plus 10, peaking 5'9 plus 10. I don't have a preamp here on the Flex radio, so these are true signal reports. It's incredible how strong you are from the mobile on the side of the building there. You must have a good shot to the USA. Very, very strong. I'm in Jonesport, Maine. I'm running a triple stack of 10-meter Yagis, 7/7/7, and running about 1,300 watts on the peak here, Phil. Sounding fantastic. Good morning from the USA. 2 Echo Zero, United Delta X-Ray, Mobile, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Ray. Thanks very much. And sounds just fantastic here. And a careful look at them. I have got the preamping line here on the Kenwood TS480, and you're still 5 and 9 without the preamp, Ray. Doing a fantastic job, mate. Great to hear you. 7-3, and all the very best. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 2 Echo Zero, United Delta X-Ray Mobile. Going back to work, Ray. 7-3.
Okay, yeah. I remember that grind in my lifetime. Going back to work. I worked 30 years for Pepsi Cola, and now I work for myself, but it's a different work. 73, Phil. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'll follow you on Facebook.
Followed me on Facebook. 73. Cheers. So you're just checking in. This is Ham Radio 24/7. Besides streaming here on YouTube and Facebook with this live operation, we get 3 to 4 million views a month on Facebook. We're trying to break ground on YouTube. The encouraging thing is most of the people coming in this morning through the chat window are coming in through YouTube. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe. Because we're going to be doing way more live presentations on YouTube than Facebook. We just got Facebook going here this morning. This is our first presentation on Facebook in such a long time with a live stream. We're trying to break ground on YouTube. It's a much better platform for live streaming and for live video and for producing video because we can do it in 4K. On Facebook, they don't allow 4K, and so. To give you a quick rundown, I'm physically sitting here in New York in my home QTH. I got a station behind me that I haven't used in a decade, but people around the world use it every day. I'm remoting into a station 500 miles to the northeast of me in Jonesport, Maine. This console that you see behind me is our own proprietary software that we remote with, and you will notice how good it sounds. You'll hear the receive audio is good, and you'll hear a lot of stations telling me that I have BBC quality audio. I'm using a Shure microphone right here, and all it is connected to the PC. I have no real radio in front of me. I'm just operating from my PC. I got the band scope above. If you see the band scope, there's not a lot of signals on. I can go to the band scope and do show spots. Those are all the people that have been spotted on 10 meters in the last hour or two. I'm going to take the spots off because it just makes it look blurry. So let me continue on here. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Foxtrot, November.
Okay, there's a Germany 1. Germany 1 again. Hey, Sean, good morning.
Roger, Germany 1, Denmark, Florida, Norway. Roger, Raymond.
Facebook as well.
Okay, Germany 1. Okay, there's a couple Germany 1s calling, so just QRX one more moment. Germany 1, Delta Fox, November. You're 59 plus. Go ahead.
And the QTH location is 60 kilometres east of London. Just running a vertical antenna. QSL?
Strangely,
I don't know which one I'm going back to.
Then, but no. Beautiful signal into the northeast of England in County Durham, Roger.
Roger, Roger. This Golf 1, Delta Fox, November?
November?
Yeah, Roger. That's me. And the name is Fred, Fox Romeo Echo Delta, Roger.
Okay, Fred, you're 10 over. There's another Golf 1 in there. May have been some confusion. I'll get back to you in a moment, the other Golf 1. You're sounding great. You're 10 dB over S9. How much power are you running, and what is your antenna?
Well, there's nothing changed since the last time. I'm still running ICOM 7400. The antenna is a Moseley 3-element TA33. And the power now, since we were given a kilowatt last year, I'm using a kilowatt.
Good for
but
you.
I'm a bit low on you. I'm beaming due west, so maybe that should be up a little bit. But no problem. You're still 20 over, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Very good. Sounding fantastic. A lot of stations calling. Won't hold it. You're sounding great from the UK this morning. Golf 1, Delta Fox, November, 73 from Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, somebody says, Raymond, just please remake the reacquaintance, Roger.
Yeah, good to work you again. Good to hear you. Okay, the other Golf 1 station, Golf 1, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. It's Golf 1 Hotel, Quebec, G18QQ. QSL?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Golf 1 Hotel Queen. You're almost the same signal strength as the other station, 10 over S9. Sorry about the confusion there. I heard you calling and giving information. I didn't hear it. So you're 5'9 plus 10. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm sitting in Jonesport, Maine. Go ahead.
Yeah,
it's our own
there,
program,
Ray,
Daniel.
So
Good morning,
20
Vlad.
over 9, 20 over 9.
In Asiatic
the name
Russia.
Is Frank. And the QTH location is 60 kilometres east of London. And I'm just running 60 watts, 60 watts into a vertical antenna, an American vertical antenna. I think it's an IMAX 2000, I think it is. But there we go. Great to hear you, and lovely strong signal, and lovely audio as well there. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good, Frank. Thanks for the good audio report. You're sounding like a local here. Propagation seems to be pretty good. I haven't worked any deep Europeans yet, but that probably will change here momentarily. I'm running 7 over 7 over 7. They're stacked monobanders. They're from a U.S. company called M Square. They're at 90 feet, 60 feet, 30 feet. The antenna at 90 and 30 feet are shooting directly into the middle of Europe. The middle antenna is facing a little bit further north into Asiatic Russia. So we're seeing if we can get something deep here this morning, Frank. Thank you very much for calling in. Beautiful copy from the United Kingdom. Golf 1 Hotel Queen. If you could tell me the name of your city before we finish up the QSO. 73, Frank, from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you for the final.
Yeah, no problems at all there, Ray. Solid copy
HB9,
from you, and I'm
HBY,
sure
good
you're
to see you
working
here.
to Russia and the Asiatic.
Hey, Sean.
When
X24
propagation
Zulu X-ray
will
X-ray.
open up for you, so I'm sure you'll be able
John
to work some
Phillips.
more and far
Give you a
into
call here in a second.
the Far East as well. It's always possible, but there you go. The QTH is called Shoebury-Ness. Sierra Hotel, Oscar Echo, Bravo Uniform, Radio Yankee, November Echo, Sierra. Shoebury-Ness is next to
Leon, good morning.
Next to Southend. It's just at the outer edge of the peninsula of the River Thames on the north bank, just as it curves round and enters into the North Sea. If you check it up on the map. Well jealous on your stacked array there, Ray. I don't know if you looked at ham radio 2.0. I was on there last year. I got planning issues with my very small, mediocre antenna installation, but that's another story. They called it Alien Antennas. It's on YouTube. There's two bits there.
There we are. But we're still laughing and we're still operating. So there you go. Many thanks for the QSO there, Ray. You take care. Keep it going. And look forward to working you further down the log. G1HQQ, wishing you all the best 73s and to the watchers and listeners. Over.
Yeah, very good, Frank. Appreciate it. Fantastic. Good. Very, very happy to get you the log here this morning on a Wednesday morning on a very cold day in the United States. Take care, Frank. Golf 1 Hotel Queen got G1HQQ from a W2RE Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. So listen to all the stations calling. But I'm gonna try. So if you want to have one up on the pile-up, just put your call sign here in the chat window, and I'll make you a priority. So there's a 2 Echo 0 in here I'm gonna call. Let's just see if we can hear him. Okay, 2 Echo 0, Papa Sugar Victor. 2 Echo 0, Papa Sugar Victor. Go ahead. John, you in here. 2 Echo 0, Papa Sugar Victor, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. All right, he may have went to work. Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Delta 5, okay, the Sugar Papa 5. Sugar Papa 5, go ahead.
Germany. Papa Delta 5, Santiago. Papa Delta 5, Santiago.
Okay, there you go. We got it now. Papa Delta 5, Santiago. Good to hear you again. You're 59 plus 20. Go ahead.
Sierra Victor. You're the same here. 20 dB over 9, Ray. Very, very difficult to copy. A lot of stations calling and calling and calling. So unbelievable big signal. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you should hear it on my end. There's so many stations calling. You're sounding fantastic. 59. Not as strong as yesterday or the day before, but that may change. You're 59. Very strong signal here from the Netherlands into the United States. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you. Over. He's been sharing videos with me.
Have fun here with the pile-up, and I make a recording again for you. 73, bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, the recording's been great, so appreciate you calling in. Catch you later, 73. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, Mike 6, November Radio Kilo. Mike 6, November Radio Kilo. Go ahead.
Radio 3, go. Stop calling.
QSO. Yeah, so many stations calling on top of you. It's good to see you in here. I'm glad I worked your friend yesterday, the Mike 7. You're 5 and 9, 59. Big pile up. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks very much for that, Ray.
He's in Scotland.
Tomorrow I will have a new video speaking on FTDX 101 MP. But I forgot to tell you, the last time I was speaking to you, Ray, it was actually a guy from New York got me into radio in 1980. I was 10 years of age, Ray. And this guy from New York come over to my wee hometown in Ireland 4 times a year. And his mum owned half the yellow taxis in New York. And he was brave and friendly with my dad. And this time he brought a radio home with him. And he gave it to my dad. And my dad said, I don't know what to do with the radio. So my dad gave it to me. So it's actually a guy called Tom Fitzpatrick. His mum owned half the yellow taxis, Ray, in New York. And that's how I got into radio, Ray, from 1980. So back to you.
That's amazing. And you have the video from so far back in time. Wow. How old are you now?
I'm 55 there last week.
You're very good on the 55. Very good. Well, there's a lot of stations calling, and you're not super loud at the moment, so I probably won't be able to carry on with you. But let's talk about this story another time, okay?
Papa Delta 5, Julia Sierra.
7 Spaceman Scotland, bye-bye.
73 to you there in Scotland. Mike 6, November Radio Kilo. Catch you later. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Germany 4, Alpha Charlie Sugar, 59 plus. Go ahead.
4, United, Juliet United.
Bravo, Charlie. Number 3, go.
Golf 4, Alpha Charlie Sugar, 59. 59 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Ray. You're phenomenally strong. I've just been looking at your site. Wow. Wow. No wonder you got all the world calling you, Ray. Name's Jeff. Golf Echo Oscar Fox. I'm just to the west of Birmingham. I won't hold you, Ray, but great signal. Golf 4 Alpha Charlie Sugar, 2-element quad monoband, homebrew from aluminium tubing, 200 watts from my FTDX 101 Mike Papa. Over.
Yeah, very good, Jeff. Fantastic. Golf 4 Alpha Charlie Sugar. Yeah, I got thousands of people watching right now, so a lot of people want to work me. You're sounding great. 10 dB over S9 here into Jonesport, Maine. Jeff, I'm physically sitting in New York at my home QTH, which is an hour north of New York City, 70 miles. I'm 70 miles north of New York City at my home QTH in my office, and I'm operating a remote station 500 miles to the northeast of me. And this station is 500 miles because I drive it all the time. I know the distance. It's exactly 500 miles from my door to the QTH, where we have 5 radio towers up to 200 feet. And here on 10 meters, this particular, I have 2 sets of arrays here for 10 meters. I got 90, 60, 30, which I'm on right now. These are M squares. And then I have 8 over 8 over 8 over 8 with tri-banders at 175 over 135. It's crazy numbers. I can't even remember them, but it's a quad stack. But I'm not using that one at the moment. That's because 6 meters is open every day in that antenna systems with the 6 meters. So I keep the 6 meters open. So that's what we're doing, Jeff. We're remoting, and the pile up is just massive. But then again, most of the people in the U.S. are working right now, so we're probably the only station on the band here beaming Europe. So back to you. Golf 4 Alpha Charlie Sugar, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Go ahead.
Brilliant, Ray. Golf 4 Alpha Charlie Sierra. Yeah, you're the early bird and you're catching the worm. It must be so easy for you, Ray, though, to hear everything and work everything. I mean, I'm a tiny little station, a little monoband quad, but I love it, and I just love 10 meters. I stay on 10 meters whilst Cycle 25 is up and running, and I can work around the world, no problem. But it's always nice to struggle, but
Henrik,
you got it set up, Ray. Just one question.
Leon.
How long have you been messing with antennas, Ray, over?
My whole life. Pretty much my whole life. Probably when I was a teenager, I started messing with antennas. And I've been a ham now. I got my license in 1988, so 12. I'm going to be going on 37 years as a ham radio operator. And I own a few businesses in ham radio, but I can't mention them on the air. I actually own 3 businesses in ham radio, and I also own a 4th business in real estate. So. But I was a union worker for 30 years. I was a truck driver. Drove for Pepsi Cola. I was a route driver. More than a truck driver. I was a route distributor in just north of New York City, just north of the Bronx in Mount Vernon, New York. So that's the story, Jeff. I'm 59 years old. Just turned 59 and a half, which is a big milestone in the U.S. For retirement. I'm officially retired, but not, because I'm running 4 businesses and I'm busier than ever. I love ham radio. I build the biggest stations in the U.S., sometimes on mountaintops and sometimes on ocean fronts. And that's what I do, Jeff. Build big stations and then operate them. Golf 4 Alpha Charlie Sugar, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
And you run well, Ray. That's a phenomenal story, and you're obviously not afraid of hard work, so well done, Ray. It's just really brilliant to hear. I'm 20 years older than you.
Hey, NVH, good to see you again.
80 next year. And that's a milestone. But I've loved radio since the 50s.
Got thousands of people watching right now.
57, built the first crystal set, covered top band, picked up the local guru, who was my mentor until he died a couple of 3 years ago. And I've just loved it, Ray. I've loved it from day one till today. Not many days I haven't been on the radio, but well done, and all the companies you're owning and running. I congratulate you, and I wish you well, Ray. I wish you well, and I'll let you work the world now. But it's been a pleasure. Nice to meet you and shake your hand, so to speak. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo. Pepsi Cola's done it all for you by the sound of it. Golf 4, Alpha, Charlie Sugar. Ta-da, Ray. Many thanks.
Yeah, very good, Jeff. Very good. Fantastic. You know what amazes me is the people from the United Kingdom. The hams from the United Kingdom have really been a fantastic group to what I do here with ham radio. I do a lot of work with youth as well, and the United Kingdom following is just unbelievable. It's as strong as in the UK as it is in the US. But the gratitude I get from the UK operators are fantastic. I love it. I love it. The UK is a big following of what I do, and it's great. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Take care. Good to hear you. Golf 4 Alpha Charlie Sugar, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 7-3 from the USA. Good morning, Jose. Kilo Papa 3 Japan. Roger, are you on frequency? Mike Victor Hotel? I think it's Golf 0 Mike Victor Hotel. Papa Delta 7 Mike Victor's in here. Papa 5 Alpha Charlie from Brazil. Okay, 73. Thanks. Appreciate it. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, that's Sugar Mike 4 United Japan United?
Florida 4, United, Juliet, Fox number 4, United, Juliet, United, over.
Okay, big signal out of France. Fox 4, United, Japan, United. You're about 10 to 20 dB over S9. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, you're also plus 10 to 15. Plus 10 to 15 here on my site, so very good copy for your station. So great pleasure to meet you again. 2 years ago on 10 bit band, and I'm doing the same thing like your station. I'm doing also live streaming, YouTube live also here on my site.
Great.
So this is why I am.
That's how we grow ham radio.
Two headsets. For hearing
hey, we got somebody in here from Taiwan.
Hearing my SDR on my side. Here I'm working with 4-element Yagi monoband. 4-element Yagi monoband at 40 feet over the ground, and there is 500 watts, and the transceiver is a Sun SDR2DX with electro voice Romeo Echo 20 here on my side. So great to see you again on the YouTube and on the air, my friend Ray, and hope to meet you again on frequency. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Here it is, Foxtrot number 4, United, Juliet United. Over.
Yeah, very good. Fantastic. Good to hear you. Big signal. Give me your name again. Sorry.
Oh, there. The name here is Gary. Golf Alpha Radio Yankee. Gary, over.
Yeah, very good, Gary. Congratulations on your live stream. This is how we get ham radio to the masses. You know, I personally know I've got thousands of people involved in ham radio from my live stream during the pandemic. And it was great. But I'm a very busy man. I'm building a lot of ham radio stations, so I don't get to live stream very often. But when I do, we have a big following. Good to work you, Gary. Unbelievable signal, and good to get you in a logbook here from France this morning. Fox 4, United, Japan United, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Sugar 5.
Hey, Ralph.
Radio Echo, Factor number 4, United.
Alpha Delta 4, Romeo Delta.
So thank you so much for your. I can't hear you all the time.
I'm going to try to call you.
Follow you
Papa
on
Delta 7 Mike Victor.
On the how we say that, the social network.
Social network,
so
yes.
I can see I can see
Brazil.
you are working on the
Papa,
tower
Charlie,
and
Charlie, good to see
the
you.
antenna. So congratulations for your job, my friend Ray, and hope to meet you again and enjoy the opening here on 10 with a band. 73, Whiskey to Radio Echo, faction number 4, United Juliet United, 73, thank you.
73, take care. A beautiful, beautiful copy here stateside. Good to get you in the logbook here this morning. And best wishes, 73. Now, let's see if we can work Papa Delta 7. Mike Victor, you on frequency. Go ahead. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're 5 and 9, 59. Papa Delta 7, Mike Victor from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Good morning from the United States. He's in here on the live stream.
Yeah, good morning, Ray. Signal near the city of Rotterdam is a 9 plus 20 dB, over.
Yeah, Roger, on the 9 plus 20 dB. Fantastic. You're not quite as strong. You're 5 and 9, 59. What is your antenna? How much power you're running? Go ahead.
I'm running 100 watts into a vertical, Ray. 100 watts into a small vertical, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. Well, thanks for following along. I was able to pull your call sign because of that. QSL?
Okay, Roger, Ray. Well, thank you for the show. A lot of stations calling you a big pile of so enjoy radio,
Hey,
Ray.
Joe,
Talk to you again. 73. Bye-bye.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. Okay, is that Hotel Zulu 7?
57. Yeah, okay, Raymond. IZ7H from Southeast Italy. My personal name is Bart. Bravo for Idiot Tango. 10 dB over the line in the Southeast Italy now, over.
Yeah, very good, Bart. Is it Italy Zulu 7 Hotel Lima?
No. Hotel November Oscar. HNO. Roger.
Okay, very good. Italy Zulu 7 Hotel November Oscar. Bart. Beautiful audio from Italy. You're 59 plus 10, 59 plus 10. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine.
Yeah, okay, Ray.
Look at his
Thank you.
signal.
Yeah, I'm seeing your live stream now in the YouTube. Many thanks to 73, so many people that call you.
Yeah.
Now in the 9-element Yagi
16 over.
Radio Flex system 60,400 and now using 1 kilowatt solid state amplifier. But 73 Raymond, Whiskey 2 Radio Equalize at 7HNO.
Yeah, okay, very good, Bart. I will guess your 1 kilowatt solid state amplifier is an Expert 1K. Is that correct?
Victor Golf.
Yeah, Bart. What amplifier? What 1 kilowatt amplifier are you using? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm arriving my children. Yeah, okay. Now I'm using 1 kilowatt. The solid state is homemade. You can see the picture in the QRZ.com.
Look how loud he is.
The palette is the Italian construction of the Italab. You can see the web. And now I'm driving the...
How's the stream sound? Is the audio and everything good?
With the 2 watt. I'm driving the 2 watt and we're using the 1 kilowatt now. But if I'm driving the amplifier with the 4 watt, we have 2 kW.
Watch this.
All homemade now. All made, Raymond, over.
Yeah, okay, very good. I am now running 100 watts. 100 watts. What is my signal with 100 watts? Go ahead.
Yeah, now you're 5 and 7. 5 and 7 real in the flex, over.
Yeah, okay. Can you hear me on 1 watt? I'm transmitting 1 watt. Can you still copy?
Yeah, you're 3.5. You're 3.5
1 watt.
Up and down, Roger.
Roger. Just 1 watt from the United States. 73, my friend. Ciao.
Many thanks, 73.
Okay, 73. So now I went down to 1 watt. 1 watt. Think about that. 1 watt. A light bulb's 100 watts, right? So 1 watt. I mean, you're barely getting any RF out. and I worked at the station in Italy. Ham radio. It's an amazing hobby. You see all the people calling this morning? All these people are my friend. Some of them I've worked many, many times over the years, and it's been fantastic. So if you're coming in from Facebook for the first time, welcome. You really need to subscribe to Ham Radio 24/7 on YouTube because I'm not going to be streaming to Facebook often. It just takes up too much space, and the platform is not like YouTube. YouTube, we can put together an incredible show. Facebook is okay for posting pictures and short little videos, but for long form content, you want to be following us on YouTube. And I'm going to put it right here in the window. Ham Radio 24/7 YouTube. Look that up. Look that up and follow us over there because you'll be able to get the live streams when we go live. Let me continue on the pile up here. The sun is coming up behind me here in New York, so I got a little sun coming in, which is okay. I hope that's not disturbing you too much in the video here. I have a green screen, but I like the idea of showing you my equipment here in the background. So let's continue on with the pile up. That sun glare will be away here shortly. Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, QRX, Europe, stand by one moment. I want to see if there's any stations in the Middle East or Africa. So Europe, please stand by one moment. Any stations in the Middle East or Africa, please call.
25 from Mike.
Anybody from the Middle East or Africa? Okay, nothing heard. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Echo America 5, Japan Zulu.
Echo Alpha 5, Japan Zulu, well over S9. I'll give you a report on the next over. Name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Go ahead.
Hello, Ray. Very good afternoon to you, and thanks for saying hello. My name is Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform London. I'm about 30 kilometres from Valencia. You're well over S9 here, about 35 over S9. And when you were running 1 watt, you were 5 and 7 over.
Yeah, very good, Paul. You're peaking 20 over, 5.9 plus 20. I'm running 7 over 7 over 7. They're stacked monobanders. And beaming in your direction. Propagation seemed pretty good. Not as good as yesterday. Yesterday, conditions were incredible. I had a lot of Russian stations calling yesterday at this time, but not today. So it's a little bit different, but the Europeans, the Western Europeans, are very loud. You're 20 over, Paul, into Jonesport, Maine, where I'm running a Flex 6600, a Flex PGXL at the transmitter site. So back to you, Echo Alpha 5, Japan Zulu, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
W2RE from EA5JZ, wonderful. Your stacked array there's working fantastic, Ray. Very, very loud into the med. And I don't normally have in the shack at this time of the day, let alone have the antenna towards North America. I'm normally beaming VK and ZL at this time if I'm in the shack. But I heard your signal, I thought I'd turn the antenna and say hello. I'm running here the Anan Andromeda 1kW, and the antenna is a Step IR DB42. I have 5 elements up at about 70 feet just now, Ray, and I'm beaming obviously to North America. Anyway, you're a loud signal, I won't keep you. There's a million guys calling you, and keep inundating us with the videos. They're good to watch. Catch you later, Ray. Cheers.
Okay, very good, Paul. You originally from Ireland?
No, I'm from Scotland, over.
Okay, yeah, I could tell. Did you move to Spain, or just a vacation home? Go ahead.
Oh, no, this is my permanent QTH. I've had the place here for about 25 years now. Only recently moved back though, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Paul. Very good. Yeah, like the Europeans, they move to Portugal, Spain when they retire from other parts of Europe. Just like here in the United States, people move to the Caribbean and Central America. So Very similar, just different continents, Paul. Go ahead.
Yes, obviously all doing it for the same reason, the weather.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I done it. But we moved here long before, back in 2000. It was nothing to do with the weather. It was trying to get a better life for the kids. And but to enjoy this part of the world, it's a beautiful place to be. Although not today, it's freezing cold. It's about 11 or 12 degrees and quite windy here, Ray. Anyway, enjoy your day. Thanks for saying hello, and a beautiful signal here. Very loud this afternoon. 73, and thank you.
Okay, thanks, Paul. Thanks for calling in. Enjoy that weather. I'll take 11 to 12 degrees centigrade at the moment. I was actually in the Caribbean last week, so I did feel some warm weather on my body. But we're heading to Florida next week, so we'll be down in Florida for a few days, and we'll get some sunshine in southern Florida. So take care, Paul. Pleasure's all mine. Echo Alpha 5, Japan Zulu, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73.
Okay, just one question before I did see your picture about being in the Caribbean on the cruise. Just one question. When you're up in those towers, Ray, and it's obviously it's absolutely freezing. What's the difference between the ground level when you're up on one of the high towers? Is it absolutely Baltic up there?
Oh yeah, Paul. So when I'm in Maine, I'll use Maine as an example because it's always windy on the Atlantic Ocean. I could be at ground level, the wind is only blowing about 15 mile an hour, and I get up to 200 feet, sitting right on the Atlantic Ocean. That wind will pick up to 40 mile an hour gusts. It's brutal, Paul. But my body in doing it for so long now, Paul. Most hams would not climb in that kind of winds. I've learned a couple secrets, Paul. One is I always have my back to the wind because if I'm looking into the wind, my eyes start watering and I can't see anything. That's one thing. And it's amazing that I worked outdoors my whole life, Paul. When I worked for Pepsi Cola, I worked outdoors for 30 plus years. And of course, we worked in all kinds of weather when I was delivering soda. So I'm so used to the cold weather, and I never use gloves. But when it gets near 0 Fahrenheit, that's when I put the gloves on. So I'm very accustomed to cold weather and wind. I'm so used to it, Paul. But I'd rather not climb. I'd rather not climb when it's cold and windy. But sometimes I have to. Sometimes there's an emergency repair. But it's all good stuff, Paul. I really enjoy it. Keeps me physically fit. Besides the heart, the number 2 part of your body that you want strong as you age is your legs. And my thighs are like tree trunks, Paul, and they always been that way. So I'm fortunate that I have very strong legs, Paul. I actually walk 5 miles a day just to stay in shape. Echo Alpha 5, Japan Zulu, Paul, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you for the final.
Okay, Ray. W2RE A5J said, well, thanks for the info. And obviously you've got a bit of a bottle about you as well, climbing those towers at that height. I don't think I could do it without the legs turning to jelly, especially even with the cold and the wind. So better man than me. Enjoy the pile up, Ray. Thanks for your time. 73, good morning.
Yeah, Paul. Pleasure's all mine. Good to get you in the logbook here this morning. Incredible signal, beautiful audio, and enjoy the tropics. Echo Alpha 5, Japan Zulu, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73.
Bye-bye.
So I heard a station in there from Russia.
Papa 5, Echo Whiskey X-ray.
Echo Whiskey X-ray. Stand by 1 second. Is there a Radio United or United Radio? Go ahead.
Radio 7, Tango, Germany.
Okay, is that Radio 7, Tango, Germany?
Radio 7, Tango, Germany. Roger, Ray.
A good signal from Russia. Radio 7, Tango, Germany, 5 and 9, 59. QSL?
QSL, Ray. QSL. Very good morning to you. Thank you very much, Ray. You report to 59 plus 20. 59 plus 20, lovely signal and excellent audio. My name is Alex. QH Stavropol City, south part of Russia, near Black Sea. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Radio 7, Tango, Germany, correct?
Okay, very good. Radio 7, Tango, Germany, in the southern part of Russia. Very good, Alex. Big signal. 59 here into the state of Maine. Thank you very much for calling. Good morning, Gasatanya.
Sugar Papa 3, Ontario, Canada, Papa 9, Papa Florida, Kilo 4, Japan, Papa
Charlie, Okay, 73, Alex. The Echo Whiskey X-Ray. Echo Whiskey X-Ray. Go ahead.
Hi, Ray. This is SP5 Echo Whiskey X-Ray. Good morning or good afternoon. You are 5 and 9 plus 30, but I heard what's in kind antenna do you use? My name is Mike, and located near Warsaw. I have one question, short question, because I know you have a remote station and you have a kind of container. And tell me, is it heating this place? Is heated this place, or is just because I know the temperature very often drop down below zero over there? Over.
Yeah, I missed the question, Mike. Can you give me the question again?
Okay, equipment which you use as a remote station is a special kind of container, special big box, and this box inside is heated or no?
Yes, we have all our stations are weather controlled. So Mike, in this station that I'm operating from now, we have 2 shipping cargo containers, and we have one wooden building. In Maine, it does not get very hot. So in the summertime, we do not have air conditioning, but I am going to put heat pumps to cool the station down in the summertime. But during the wintertime, we have electric heaters running inside the buildings to keep the equipment from freezing. Yes, the temperatures get to well below 0 Fahrenheit. Inside the shipping cargo containers, Mike, I'm using Flex Radio, Flex 6600, and Flex PGXL. At this station in Maine, we have 5 Flex radios and 5 Flex PGXL amplifiers. And most of the antennas here, Mike, at this QTH are antennas from Poland, Sugar Papa 7 Golf X-Ray Papa, as you probably already know. So back to you. I hope I answered the question. Sugar Papa 5 Echo Whiskey X-Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
SP5 Echo Whiskey X-Ray. I got it. Thank you very much, Ray. And SP7 GXP is a good friend of mine, and always when I visit him, and he just prepared some package to send you. Hi. Okay, I asked the question because I'm using also remote station, but the building is not heated, and sometimes the temperature is around 37, 36 Fahrenheit. And I use OM power, and recently the OM power collapsed. I think it's due to humidity because I didn't allow it to heat up before start using.
Hey,
and that is why tomorrow I go to Slovakia for fix it. And that is why I ask you if you hit the
Good question, Mike.
Or not. Anyway, thanks a lot for contact. It was very nice to talk to you, and I hope to meet you again. And I follow you on the Facebook. I really admire you, especially when you climb up so high. My job was connected with traveling in the air because I was a commercial pilot anyway. Really, I don't like to climb up so high. First of all, due to the lack of the special, I don't know how to say, to feel safe. Thanks a lot, 7 trees, and have a good day. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo, Sugar Papa 5 Echo, Whiskey X-Ray, 7 trees.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. I understand 100%. And your question's a very good question. Yeah, you should have, you should be able to control the heat in the wintertime. The air conditioning is not as important unless you're in a very hot location. Most of our locations are on mountaintops and ocean fronts, so the temperatures in the summertime are not too bad. But we will get days with high humidity. But every building that I'm building now, I'm putting heat pumps in the buildings. I have a station right behind me here in New York. Of course, we have it inside the house, and it's heated, and it's never a problem. Good to work you. Your English excellent, and best wishes. Sugar Papa 5, Echo Whiskey X-Ray, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 7-3. Bye-bye.
7-3, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your opinion. Anyway, I realize my English lives much to be right, of course. I have a heating system, heating pump as well in my home. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. 73. Thanks for calling in. Okay, so he mentioned Facebook. He's following us on Facebook. We get 3 to 4 million views. 3 to 4 million views a week. I mean, a month on Facebook. So it's literally 1 million views a week on Facebook. We're just getting started over here on YouTube. YouTube, I think it's about 200,000 views this past month. But like anything, you got to get started and build an audience. So if you're just watching this video for the first time and you're coming in through Facebook, you really want to be over on YouTube. The platform is much better for long form content. Our YouTube channel is completely different than any other YouTube channel in ham radio. All the other YouTubers are all fighting for the same space. They want to do that Beifeng radio review. They're sitting around a round table talking about the daily activities in ham radio. Then you have some others doing interviews, one-on-one interviews with operators. Here, our YouTube channel is about building stations, building the biggest stations in the world that mankind can build, and then operating them. Those are the two things we do. And we want to bring that live to you here on YouTube. If you're following on Facebook, appreciate you being in here this morning. This is Ham Radio 24/7. That's the name of our platform. Because for us, it's Ham Radio 24/7. If you look right behind me, this beautiful console, this thing is running 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We have operators all over the world operating this console. It's the cat's meow and remoting. And you see how good the receive audio is and how good my transmit audio is. And of course, when you mix that with a mega station, this is the result. You hear all the big signals coming in. So, there's a lot of people asking me questions. So they love RHR. It is a really good platform. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm not selling you on anything. I'm just showing people how we operate ham radio. And the biggest kick I get out of everything is getting new people involved in the hobby. So there may be many of you watching because we have a lot of following on Facebook, 3 million views a month. I can guarantee most of you that are watching here are not even a ham radio operator, but this is how we operate ham radio. We make friends around the world, and then we visit them, and then we become longtime friends. So let me turn up the volume. I may have lost the frequency. I may have very well lost the frequency. And if that's the case, I can find a hole here because you see the band scope here. I can find a hole. Still sounds quiet.
Papa Uniform Charlie, over.
Okay, go ahead. Papa United Charlie, go ahead.
Yeah, this is M7 PUC, Southwest England. Operator David, over.
Okay, David. Mike 7, Papa United Charlie. You're 5 and 7, 57. Go ahead.
Okay, there, yeah, you're very similar, 5 and 7, 5, 8.
Mike 7, Whiskey Delta Radio, cool.
Okay, David, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Bravo Yankee, it's B9, it's BY.
Okay, Mike 7, Delta Whiskey Radio. Mike 7, Delta Whiskey Radio. You're also 5 and 7. Go ahead. Mike 7, is it Delta Whiskey Radio?
Yeah, Mike 7, Whiskey Delta Radio. Very good afternoon from Liverpool, England, over.
Okay, Mike 7, Whiskey Delta Radio from Liverpool. You're 5 and 9, 59. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're 59 this way also, Ray. Nice to get you in the book. Been following you for a couple of weeks now, and yeah, lovely to talk to you.
Lovely to get you in the log here today. How's the weather in the UK? Go ahead. He's running 25 watts.
Weather here is pleasant today. The sun's out. It's about 7 degrees, but it's a lot warmer than where it has been. We've had some high winds here over the last couple of weeks, so we've had to take our aerials down. But yeah, all good today, over.
Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Well, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. 73 from the U.S.
Yeah, 73 and all the best here.
Okay, take care. Is that HB9, HBY? Is that you?
Yes, it's P9, it's PY. Thank you. You report in 559 in my antenna mobile the home. Mobile the home antenna. Back to you.
Okay, good. HB9, HBY, and the Mobile. Very good. Solid 5 and 9, 59. QSL?
Yes, QSL. And please, in call sign, it's P9, it's PY. No stroke mobile. QSL?
Oh, okay. HB9, HBY. Thought you said Mobile. Okay, very good. You're 5 and 9, 59. Very strong here. QSL?
Yes, QSL. Hey, thank you for contact and good pilot and best 73. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, 73. So HB9 HBY has a big Facebook channel as well. He's getting a few million views a month as well. He does a lot of live streaming and videos as well. This is how we get ham radio to the masses. Congratulations to HB9 HBY on his Facebook presence. All right, let's continue on here.
Foxtrot, India, Charlie, India, Victor 3, Kilo, Quebec, November.
Mexico, Whiskey.
Okay, Radio Victor 3, Kilo Queen November. Radio Victor 3, Kilo Queen November, 59, over.
Yes, India, Victor 3, Kilo, Quebec, November. Italia, Venezia 3, Kilo, Quebec, November, QSL.
Okay, QSL. Italy Victor 3, Kilo Queen November from Italy, 5 and 9, 5 and 9. QSL?
QSL. Okay, QSL 59 to you also. And what is your call again? Could you please repeat again your call?
My call is Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. I'm in the state of Maine. Over.
Okay. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. Your signal is very important. Good signal in the northeast of Italy. Perfect. My name is Lorenzo, like Lima Oscar Romeo Echo November Zulu Oscar. QSL.
Okay, Lorenzo. Good to get you. Good to hear you. Italy Victor 3 Kilo Queen November Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Bye. All right. Okay, I'm gonna QSY. I'm gonna QSY to FT4 for a little bit. But I'll be back here on sideband momentarily. QSY to FT4. Okay. So what I want to show you is, I'm going to turn the volume down here. I'm going to show you how cool this software is. This may actually blow your mind, really. We do something in ham radio that nobody else is doing remote. We have our own digital portal. And when I put this radio into FT4, you're going to see a completely different console behind me. Okay, here we go. And the reason I'm going to FT4 over FT8, because FT4 you can make more QSOs pretty quickly. So now, if you look behind me in the console, I'll turn the volume up so you can actually hear the FT4 signals here. Those are the FT4 signals behind me. And what I'm going to do is, I find a TX gap here. I'm going to put the radio in CQ. I'm going to hit TX enable. And now I'm going to start calling CQ. What I'm going to do is, you see all the stations already to the left-hand side that are on the frequency. I'm just going to put the radio in me only. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit because there's no reason for you to be hearing this blowing out your ears. But I'll keep it there enough so you know what's going on. So right now, I'm transmitting CQ on FT4. Wait until you see the magic happen here. Digital modes are very popular in ham radio. And there you go. I already got 3 stations calling me. So if you're a technician, ham license, and you want to get introduced into ham radio, and you have a small budget, you can put up a dipole in a tree and 100 watts and work the world. I can literally work 100 countries in an hour or two here. I'm not joking when I tell you that. could do it in the weekend. There's no doubt about it. So there you go. There's the first QSO. So our logger automatically put Papa Alpha 3 Fox X-Ray Tango. I log him. Now, what else happens here is very magical. That QSO was now just spit up to Logbook of the World for me. Now I'm working Radio Lima 6 Mike Tango out of Russia. This is all digital mode. This is our own portal in the cloud operating FT4. This is the best kept secret in ham radio, how we do digital modes. This is 12 years to develop this software. I'm not selling anything to you. I'm just showing you how this works. And you can see all on the left-hand side. So I just worked Radio Lima 6 Mike Tango. So I'm back to CQing FT4. This may be boring to some of you, but the reason I went to FT4 is it's easier for me to communicate with you in the YouTube and Facebook channel here. Yes, you can. Yes, you can use this with the existing Smart SDR client for Flex. Absolutely. Good morning to Paul, Golf 35 Alpha Charlie. He's in here. Verted ports in here. Simulations. Good to see you in here. You know, it all depends on your budget. We got Whiskey Bravo 4 Hotel Alpha Mike. And I just worked Golf 4 Delta Bravo Whiskey. And it's just endless. Look at all the endless callers on the left-hand side here. These are all the people in the world calling me on FT4. You thought the pileup was big on sideband. It'll grow even bigger here on FT4 the longer I'm here. So the next guy that I'm working is out of the Ukraine, United Tango 4, United Fox. I bet you didn't think that this was even possible, that we can operate digital modes without downloading WJST. See, that's the biggest problem with the digital modes is getting the software to work. You got to put in audio cables and all this other stuff, clunky software. We do it in the cloud. And this is we're transmitting real RF. There's real RF coming out of the transmitter site in Maine. We just doing the FT8 and FT4 portal our way. It's a different way of doing it. And there you go. I just worked United Tango 4, United Fox. Keep in mind, every guy I work gets spit up to the Logbook of the World. I can come over here and click any individual station calling me. So if I see one of my friends in here calling me, I can click him. But the software picks the next guy for me. So I'm working Radio Lima 3 Delta Whiskey. Is this quite amazing? Right now, I'm running 500 watt. Let me see what the output is. Hold on. I can scroll down here. You can see my output. It might be over a kilowatt. All right? There's my power. I could go down to 100 watts. I can go down to 10 watts. FT4 and FT8 are in a low power digital mode anyway. So we'll get right through the pileups. No problem. I got my own. You got to remember, there's a different frequencies that you're transmitting on. So you're not QRMing anybody. You can run 100 watts, FT4. We have dipoles in the trees, and guys are working DX all day long. This is probably the best way to introduce ham radio to technician license operators. Because let's face it, a lot of these hams are mic fright, right? Mic fright is a real thing here in ham radio. To get on the air and learning how to operate is a skill in itself. Breaking a pileup is a skill in itself. Chasing DX is a skill in itself. Operating contest is a skill in itself. All these things take skill. And, you know, a technician licensed operator will be overwhelmed. And we got to do something to we got a lot of technician licensed operators in the U.S. And the reason they got their license was for emergency communications. Well, we want to move them over to HF, right? We get these bands moving, all the manufacturers, ICOM, Yaesu, Flex Radio, DX Engineering, HRO, everybody benefits, right? Keep the hobby growing, keeping businesses going. Is a good part of keeping this hobby moving forward. So there's Radio Lima 3 Delta Whiskey. So this happens sometimes. I'm sending a report to Radio Lima 3 Delta Whiskey, and he's not responding. So what I do is I go to the next guy. So the next guy in the queue here is Golf 7 Lima Lima, Quebec, and we'll see if he comes back to me. So the only reason I went to FT4 is to show you how cool this software is, but for me, it's easier to communicate with you, the followers here on YouTube and Facebook. So I'm definitely going to go back to sideband. When I go to so there's two things I know. When I go to the digital modes and when I go to CW, half of you drop off, right? But on sideband, everybody has a voice and everybody has ears and they can copy sideband. CW and FT4, FT8, there's a drop off. So I don't want to bore you too much longer here, but I wanted to be able to sit here and communicate with you. So let me just turn the volume down a little bit here. So this way that FT4 is not taking me out. So I just want to say I'm very appreciative of everybody that's in here this morning. We're live on Facebook for the very first time in many years. If you're following on Facebook and you're enjoying this video, I would highly recommend that you follow me over on YouTube. It's called Ham Radio 24/7, because we're going to be streaming quite a bit from YouTube. YouTube's a much better platform for streaming, 4K, and we've been doing a lot of work on YouTube. And we're trying to build an audience on YouTube. We already have an audience on Facebook. We get 3 to 4 million views a month on Facebook. We like to at least get 1 million views on YouTube a month. And right now we're getting pretty close. We're at 200,000 views this month on YouTube. But we just got started on YouTube. So I'd highly appreciate it if you moved over to YouTube. But we will stream from Facebook from time to time. And that's what we're doing here this morning. I'm just introducing the world of ham radio. This is a different perspective that you probably have never seen. Most of you are used to a much smaller station, a dipole in a tree, and 100 watts, which is perfectly fine. And never heard a pileup like we had. You could see in the console here to the left-hand side, in the red, where the white lettering is, those are all the people calling me. The world is calling me on FT4 right now. And it's one station after another. So I stopped CQing over there because I'm going to go back to sideband here. So if you enjoyed this part of the introduction of FT4, I can do more of this in the future. But now I'm going to go back over to sideband here. So for me to go back over to sideband, I just scroll up here. I'm going to bring up the frequency back up again here. If you notice, I'm on 28180. That's above my head. I put the radio back into upper sideband here. And I come over to 10 meters here. I hit the phone. You can see the beautiful band scope. And what I do is I scroll in here. Let me get to 20. I'm going to go back to 28,400. I doubt it if I'm going to have that frequency again. So I might have to find a hole here. 10 meters is a pretty large, it's got large spectrum here. So I'm going to scroll down here a little bit. Turn up the volume. And miraculously, I'm not hearing anybody. I'll wait a moment here. Probably some of you that are watching on YouTube or Facebook might call me here. Let me just stand by for one moment. So what'd you think of FT4? Oh, yeah, I can work 18 and 20 meters. 10 meters is so good. I hate not to use 10 meters. And good morning, Alessandro. And Alessandro from Italy Sugar Zero just asked if I'm going to do any 17 and 20 meters. Yeah, I'm going to be doing all bands. It's going to depend on the propagation at the moment. I tell you, one of the biggest shows I had on YouTube the past week is when I got on 80 meters with the 5-element Yagi on a 140-foot boom and had a massive pileup from Europe. You got to remember, when I built this station in Jonesport, Maine, it was for one purpose: propagation advantage. Propagation advantage to Europe, Africa, and Asia. And, of course, the Middle East. And, of course, we're the loudest of all the American stations. Kilo 1 Lima Zulu, who's also in Maine, is just as loud. I think I have a better location than Crossy's, but you can ask Crossy himself. He's been doing an amazing job with his station in Maine. You know, there is a huge propagation advantage. A huge propagation advantage being in Maine. Not every contest you're going to win from Maine because sometimes there's disturbances and it affects the higher elevation further north than anybody into the south. So it's not always better, but I take my chances in Maine than any other location in the U.S. for contesting and DXing. Keep in mind when Bouvet was on last year. I think Bouvet was last year, maybe 2 years ago when Bouvet was on. This station was getting through first. It's a remote station. Many people used it. FT8 using this software we have. Many people work Bouvet. I could tell you 20% of all QSOs made with Bouvet were made from Jonesport. That I know because we have our logger FT8 in the cloud records all the QSOs. So we knew how many people operated from Jonesport, and 20% of the people that operated and worked Bouvet from North America were from the Jonesport QTH. That's how good this location is. Let me turn up the volume and continue on here. Good, Alex. Alex is in. Alex is watching both Facebook and YouTube. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think is the better platform seeing this. Good morning to George Dolan. Long time no here. Oscar Zulu 4 Papa Alpha Tango. We got Alexandra in here. We got Whiskey X-Ray 4 Alpha Delta X-Ray in here. If you want to say hello to me in chat, please do so. We got Kurt, Kilo Charlie 9, Kilo Delta in here. Let's turn up the volume and continue on here. This is Ham Radio 24/7. We do live presentations of ham radio operations, and we're going to be getting involved in many other things, mostly tutorials on how to build a station. All right, let's turn up the volume. Is this frequency in use? Okay. Looks like the frequency's not in use. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, here we go.
Whiskey 7, Echo Oscar Golf.
Okay, is there a 4 United?
Sierra. 4 Alpha.
4 United? QRZ?
Whiskey 4 Alpha Radio Mexico.
Okay, on the back of the beam, Whiskey 4 Alpha Radio Mexico, 5 and 5, 55, over.
Thank you very much, W2RE, W4ARM. You're 5'9", 59 in Miami. I'm running 50 watts, 100 meters on a long wire, over.
Yeah, Roger on the 50 watts, the long wire from Miami. Yeah, I'm beaming all 3 antennas towards Europe, so you're on the side of the beam. Thanks a lot. You're 57. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for the contact. Appreciate it.
They were using their call sign.
No, I'm getting out with the setup. Have a good day. W2RE, W4ARM.
Okay, 73. Take care. Good to work you. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Mike. Q Echo 0, Golf Oscar Sierra. Papa Alpha 4.
Okay, big signal out of the UK. 2 Echo 0, Golf Oscar Sugar, 59 plus. Big signal. Go ahead.
2 Echo 0, Golf Oscar Sierra. Thank you, Ray. Good afternoon, good morning to you.
That's a signal.
Brilliant as always. You don't need a report from me because you know how you sound. 2 Echo 0, Golf Oscar Sierra, operator Nick return.
Okay, did you say Nick?
Yes, November, India, Charlie Kilo.
Okay, very good, Nick. Booming in here, 59 plus 10 dB. It's 8:30. Coming up on 8:30 here, stateside. Actually, 8:24. I'm operating from Jonesport, Maine, 7 over 7 over 7, beaming your direction. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Ray. Super
signal this way. And do follow you on the various platforms, and I know you're set up there. Very jealous, same as everybody is. Okay, Ray, thank you very, very much for returning. I won't hold it because obviously there's a lot of people want to speak to you. 2 Echo Zero Golf Oscar Sierra. Will be clear. Thank you, Ray. Many thanks, and take care.
Okay, many thanks as well. Thanks for calling in. Great pleasure to work you this morning. Big signal, Nick, and thanks for following along. 2 Echo Zero Golf Oscar Sugar Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Cheers, mate.
I should mention while people are watching the stream, I never mention on the air where I'm streaming. I never mention remote ham radio. What I say to you when I'm not transmitting is irrelevant, right? I cannot conduct any business on the airwaves, and I never do. That's a big no-no. So when somebody says to me, "Hey, I'm watching you live," I just acknowledge it and say, "Yeah." What the operator on the other end, they could talk about my live stream all they want. I can't go on there and say, "Hey." I can't go on the air and say, "Hey, I'm streaming live from YouTube. Please come over to the platform and watch me." I can't do that. Okay, so let's get that cleared. I'm basically just operating as if I'm operating the station, not streaming. What I say to you off the air is completely different than what I say on the air. QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Mike Whiskey 7 Uniform Sierra Mobile.
The Mike Whiskey 7. Go ahead.
Mike Whiskey 7 Echo Oscar Golf.
Okay, I got Mike Whiskey 7. Is that Echo United Echo?
England, Ontario, Germany.
Okay, I got it now. Mike Whiskey 7 Echo Oscar Germany 5 and 9 59. Go ahead.
Many thanks. You're 5 and 9 plus into North Wales here. I'm running 25 watts into a vertical.
Amazing. 25 watts into a vertical. Sounding fantastic. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm located in Jonesport, Maine. I'm running three antennas, 7/7/7 at 90, 60, 30, beaming in your direction. Please give me your name. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for that, Ray. Name this sender Darren, Delta Alpha, Romeo Alpha November. I've seen your setup on QRZ. It's quite impressive. Back to you.
Very good, Darren. Appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. Best wishes from the USA, okay?
Many thanks, Ray. Take care, 7-3, and good luck with the rest of the day.
You too, Darren. Thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Conditions are nowhere near like they were yesterday. Yesterday, they were phenomenal. You want to see incredible conditions, go to the stream from yesterday. The Radio Alpha 4. Go ahead. Okay, Radio Alpha 3. Go ahead.
Yankee Oscar 6, Charlie Romeo Oscar. Yankee Oscar 6, Charlie Romeo Oscar.
Okay, Radio America 3. Go ahead.
India Uniform 1, Quebec. Yankee Oscar 6, Charlie Romeo Oscar. Yankee Oscar 6.
Okay, only QRX. Please stand by. Only the Radio America 3. Radio America 3. Go ahead.
Thank you, Radio Alpha 3. Denmark, Italy, Shirley. Radio Alpha 3. Denmark, Italy, Shirley.
Okay, Radio America 3. Delta, Italy, Charlie. 5 and 7. 57. Go ahead.
Okay, very good morning. You report 59, very strong signal. My name is India. Alpha Nancy, Delta Yankee, near Moscow, capital of Russia. QSL.
Okay, Andy in Moscow. Thanks for calling in. 73, Gasadanya. I should also mention, I don't get into the politics of ham radio. I remember 2 years ago when the Ukraine-Russian war started in CQ Worldwide, or CQ or CQ Worldwide would let Russians operate in the contest. How ridiculous was that, right? Yeah, the people of Russia have no control over what the government does, so you're going to punish the people that they can't operate a contest. And honestly, it turned me off from contesting when I seen that. So I work everybody. I don't care about your religion. I don't care where you're located. I don't care about politics. If North Korea came on the air tomorrow, the world would be trying to work it. All right? And that dictator is as bad as Putin, right? So I don't want to get into the politics of things, but I work everybody. Everybody. So I'll work the Russians. I know I'm going to get negative feedback from that, but that's the way it is. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, I hear a Russian station in there. The Radio America. Radio America. Go ahead.
United America 3, Florida, Florida.
Okay, there you go. United America 3, Florida, Florida, from Russia. 5 and 7, 57. Go ahead.
Fuck yourself, my friend. Good morning. 5 and 9, 59, okay?
Okay, 59. Thanks for calling in. 73.
Good luck.
Thank you. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yankee Oscar 6, Charlie Romeo Oscar. Yankee Oscar 6, Charlie Romeo Oscar.
Okay, the station from Romania, Yankee Oscar 6, Charlie Radio Oscar, 5 and 9, 59, over.
Roger 59, very good signal in Romania. My name is Ivan, India Oscar Alpha, November Charlie Lima, Uniform Juliet in Transylvania. Whiskey 2 Romeo Focus, Yankee Oscar 6, Charlie Romeo Oscar, Roger.
Yeah, okay, Ivan, very good. Big signal here. Thank you very much for calling in from Romania, 73. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Please, your name.
Oscar Echo 1, Delta Sierra.
Echo 0.
Okay, the Radio Nancy, the station out of Russia. Radio Nancy, go ahead. Radio November, go ahead.
Italy Sierra 0, Japan, Radio Victoria.
There was a Radio November in there. Okay, the Italy Sugar 0, go ahead.
Italy Sierra 0, Japan, Radio Victoria from Sardinia. You're 5 by 9 plus 10. A very strong signal today, over.
Yeah, okay, very good from Sardinia. Italy Sugar 0, Japan Radio Victor. Good afternoon. You're 59, 5 and 9. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine. Go ahead.
Ray, many thanks for the nice senior report. Can you be on the Lima Bravo Italy Alpha, Albia City, over.
Okay, good. Good to get you in the log from Sardinia, 73. Ciao.
Lima, United 3, Zulu Echo Alpha.
Okay, Zulu Echo Alpha, go ahead.
Lima Alpha 3, Zulu Echo Alpha.
Norway. Lima Alpha 3, Zulu Echo Alpha, big signal, 59 plus. Go ahead. Hey, Robert, good to see you.
Thank you.
Appreciate the kind words.
9 plus, massive plus. My name is Golf Echo India Romeo. Back to you.
Okay, Gear. Good to hear you from Norway. Lima Alpha 3, Zulu Echo Alpha, 59, 59. Very strong here in Maine. I'm running 7 over 7 over 7, running 1,500 watts on the peak. Go ahead.
Okay. I have only 100 whiskey about on the vertical. Back to you.
Yeah, 100 watts and the vertical. Amazing. Just like a local here. 73. Good wishes to you there in Norway. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Sierra Vittorio 9, Sierra Victor 9, Japan,
Okay, Sugar Victor 9 is create. Sugar Victor 9. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Very good morning, Ray. My call is Sierra Victor 9, Japan, Italy, Crystal, and you got a 5 by 9, QSL?
Yeah, Roger. That's Sugar Victor 9, Japan, India?
Roger. Boy.
Yeah, big signal. What island are you on? Go ahead.
Again, repeat your question, please.
Yeah, your QTH. Go ahead.
Okay, QTH is Crete Island. The city is
Crete Island.
Heraklion. India, Romeo, America, Kilowatt, Lima, India, Oscar, Norway. You copy?
Yeah, Roger. And what is your name?
My name is Manos, Mike Alpha, Norway, Ontario, Sierra. Roger?
Okay, Manos, Crete Island, Sugar Victor 9, Japan, India. Booming 59 plus 10, 59 plus 10. QSL?
Okay, QSL, thank you very much. You're booming also here, 59 plus. Thank you. Good luck, Ray.
73, take care. Bye-bye. So, the cool thing about ham radio is I never know who's going to call me. I never know who's going to be part of the show. And you know what the best part is? I never run out of content. When I'm live streaming, I'm on HF, and I'm using this big, powerful mega station, and I have this awesome console behind me with the band scope, I can never run out of content, right? I mean, it could get boring for some, and they'll shut the stream off, but, this is how we get ham radio to the masses and get people involved. If you're a seasoned ham operator, you're probably not watching this. Be love to hear comments in there on seasoned operators if they're getting any entertainment out of this, other than maybe watching me operate a mega station. But this is for new hams. This is for hams that want to get involved with the hobby and never seen an HF operation of this kind. I'm working people from all over the world. Crete is a little island off of Greece. It's its own country. So let me turn up the volume here and continue.
United Sierra 7, Italy, Japan, whiskey, over. Lima, also.
Yeah, United Sugar 7, Italy, Japan, whiskey, 5 to 9, over.
Roger, whiskey 2 radio. Still talking on the live stream, over. Good morning, Ray. Nice to hear you. You are 59 plus in Ukraine Republic. Name is
Ukraine.
Victor. Victory, Italy, Charlie, Tango, Oscar Radio. How do you go to me, over?
Yeah, Roger, Victor. Good to hear you from Ukraine. I hope everything for you is safe. You're sounding fantastic. 5 and 9, 59, Victor. Good morning from the USA. Go ahead.
Roger, thank you very much, Ray. I am one of your subscribers on Facebook. So nice to meet you. Best wishes to you and your family. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. United Sierra 7, Italy, Japan, Whiskey 73. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Victor. Good to get you the logbook. 73. Best wishes. Be safe there in the Ukraine. United Sugar 7, Italy, Japan, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye. So here comes the Russians in Ukraine. Very loud there. The United Radio, go ahead. Okay, the station from the UK, go ahead.
Mark 7, Mark Sierra Victor.
Mexico Victor, go ahead.
Mark 7, Mark Sierra Victor. Mark 7, Mark Sierra Victor.
Mike 7, Mike Sugar Victor, 5 and 9. Good to hear you from the United Kingdom. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ray. Good afternoon from the UK. Yes, it's here, Birmingham. At last, I got to get through to you. Been following you for bloody ages, mate. Yeah, I'm glad to get through to you, and I'm glad to get you in the book as well. Right, I'm not going to hold you.
Charlie Sierra 7, Bravo, Papa Hosen.
So, yeah, great to hear you, mate. 73, all the best.
Well, I'm glad to get you in the logbook here today. Give me your name and how much power you're running. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, it's Andy, Alpha November Delta Yankee, and I'm 25 watts, yeah, M7.
Yeah, very good, Andy. 25 watts from the UK, sounding very, very good. I'm very happy to get you in the logbook, and thanks for the kind words. Mike 7, Mike Sugar Victor, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 73. Bye-bye.
Mike 0, Victor Oscar Kilo.
Mike 0, Victor Oscar Kilo out of Scotland, 59 plus. Big signal, go ahead.
Okay, Ray, no problem. You're 5 and 9 plus 10 with me.
Can you hear me?
With a bit of QSP. Good to hear you again today. Same frequency, different antenna this way, vertical, quarter wave vertical. So nothing as elaborate as yours, but I can hear you perfectly well now. Earlier on, I couldn't hear you hardly at all, but the band has changed. Back around to you. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Mike 0, Victor Oscar Kilo.
November.
Yeah, very good, very good. Give me your name. Thanks,
Ralph, Romeo Alpha Lima Papa Hotel.
Okay, Ralph, very good. Mike 0, Victor Oscar Kilo. Fantastic. Beautiful copy here stateside. Your vertical in 100 watts is doing amazingly well. 5.9 plus 10, peaking 15. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it was 1 kilowatt.
Oh, 1 kilowatt.
1K. Obviously, you didn't pick up on that, but yeah, we're going out at a kilowatt. A bit more than we were running the other day on the dipole, but good to hear you this morning. I'll let you carry on. Oh, it's the afternoon even, sorry. My apologies. There's lots calling you, all sorts, but it's good to hear you today, Ray.
8:40 in the morning
and
here.
I wish you a very good morning.
Okay, 73, take care. Bye-bye.
Bro, Victor Oscar Kilo.
Okay, there's a United Radio, I think. United Radio, go ahead.
United Alpha 6,
Okay, United America 6, go ahead. That's Russia.
United Alpha 6, X-ray kilowatt.
Okay, United America 6, X-ray kilowatt, 59 plus, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Mali. 73, good luck, my friend.
73 T in Russia, thanks. QRZ.
Oscar Hotel 6 Tango Sierra.
Big signal out of Finland, Oscar Hotel 6, Tango Sugar, 59 plus, go ahead.
Okay, nice to meet you, Raymond. My name is Tommy, like Tango Oscar Mike India. You are a 5.9 plus 20 here in central Finland, and I'm running about 300 watts. Okay, back to you.
Okay, Tommy, 300 watts, you're 5 to 10 dB over S9. I'm running 7 over 7 over 7, stacked monobanders, about 1,400 watts on the peak. Transmitting from Jonesport, Maine. It's a QTH on a peninsula. I'm sitting on a peninsula out into the Atlantic Ocean, the highest point of the peninsula at 150 feet above sea level. We have 22 acres here. It's a blueberry field with a bunch of radio towers on it, and we operate it remote. So back to you, Tommy. Oscar Hotel 6, Tango Sugar, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Okay. You have nice equipment here. I have only 3-bander Yagi about 50 meters above ground, and ISO FT2000, and I have studio microphone and Ukrainian amateur-made equalization there in mic line. So, okay, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I wish all the best. There's many other stations want to speak with you, so I wish all the best and so on. Okay. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Ocean Henry 6, Tango Sierra. Thank you, yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Tommy, up there in Finland. Appreciate you calling in. 73. QRZ. Radio 7, Delta Italy. Radio 7, Delta Italy, 5 to 9.
Hello, Ray. You're 59 plus 10 dB strong signal. You come in like a local station. 73, спасибо, Ray.
Okay, 73, Radio 7, Delta Italy, out of Russia, 59. Good to work, you. 73, Gasadanya.
До свидания, Ray.
QRZ.
Zulu Bravo Ocean. 2 echoes.
Mexico 6, Zulu Bravo Ocean from the UK, 59 plus. Go ahead.
Roger, Ray. You're 5 and 9 plus 20 dB. No problem to copy you as of yesterday. Great contact again, over.
Yeah, good to work you. What's your name? Your name?
Roger, John. It's Juliet Oscar Hotel November, Roger.
Yeah, okay, very good, John. Good to get you in the logbook here this morning. Propagation pretty good here from Jonesport, Maine, where it's very cold. Winter time is here. We got snow on the ground. Good to work you. Mike 6, Zulu Bravo Oscar, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Delta Oscar. Roger, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, M6 ZBO. Cheers, Ray. Thanks for the shout. 73.
73. Thanks for checking in. So I just turned the volume down on the radio. If you're just checking in, thanks for being here. We're now live on Facebook. First time on Facebook Live in many years with a live stream. During the pandemic, during 2020, we had 11 million views on Facebook. And then we went QRT with the live streaming because we became very busy with the tower work. Very, very busy with tower work. I got so many stations to build this spring, I can't even keep up with it. But fortunately, we have help now, okay? I got another tower climber with me, which is a godsend. Also, I'm running 3 businesses in ham radio. I don't even have to mention their names. I'm not going to. And then I have a real estate company. The real estate company is the holdings of the properties that I bought for ham radio. And also, I Airbnb some of these properties. Now I'm live streaming. I got a YouTube channel going, getting 3 to 4 million views a month on Facebook. I don't know. Maybe there's other hams getting that kind of views in social media. I don't know. I know not many people are getting 3 to 4 million views on YouTube. So if we can move the 3 to 4 million views on Facebook to YouTube, we'll be in pretty good shape here getting ham radio to the masses. YouTube is a much better platform for what we're doing, right? Live streaming is much better on YouTube. Facebook, got to remember, it's not 4K, and YouTube is where it is. So I highly recommend, if you're watching on Facebook this morning, I'm not going to be doing a lot of live stream from Facebook. I wanted to get this out to the masses this morning. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming on YouTube. YouTube is where it's going to be. We're going to be doing live streaming when we're on towers, when we're doing tower work, and when we're doing presentations. Right now, I've been on the air for an hour and 40 minutes. The pileup never ends. I have friends from around the world. They're excited to work me. Many of them are in here watching us on YouTube and Facebook. I just want to say I'm very appreciative of the following we have. And the one thing you will always get from me is positivity. I'm not a negative person. I don't get into the politics of ham radio. I don't belong to any radio clubs. I don't belong to any cliques. I'm basically my own man. I don't get involved with anything. I'm not involved in the contest community. I'm not involved in the DX community. My goal is to bring ham radio to the matches. I do my own thing. I'm a tower guy. I just love building stations more than I operate them. We do have a good operating skill here, as you can see. We know how to communicate with people around the world, and we're communicating to you directly live. We built this beautiful studio now. I do have a green screen I could put behind me, and you would not see all this stuff behind me, but I want to show you what I got going behind me here. I got a whole nother station here, right? There's a Flex radio behind me with a PGXL and a TGXL, and this is a full operation station with 2 big towers behind me. Two. And I haven't operated this station in a decade, and it sits in my backyard. I maintain it. Right? I'm always putting antennas up, improving the station, but I never operate it. But people around the world do. And I'm not even going to tell you what we're selling. We're not selling anything, right? But we're in the remote business. I never mention that on the air. I don't mention anything to do with business on the air. I'm only here to present ham radio in a positive way. And if you like what you see, there's ways that you can repay the show. There's stars here on Facebook. YouTube, there's other ways of giving back. I'm not asking for anything, though. But if you want to contribute, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to turn the volume up here and continue on. But before we move on, we got Alex talking about Callum M0MCX. I don't know who that is, but that's good to know. We got John in here. Clausen, good to see you in here. We got Vertiport Simulation. He says he's a seasoned operator and he's enjoying the show. Well, a great have that feedback. And if you notice inside the console, alongside the console, we have a chat window in here now, right? So if you want to be part of the show, if you don't want to, if you can't work us, at least put your chat in there, and I'll try to get in there and get you on here on the chat. We got Alex from Italy Sugar Zero in here. Appreciate it. He's saying we're doing a good thing for the community. We try our best. you know, sometimes we may make mistakes, but we try to avoid them. So you turn the volume back up. I don't know if the frequencies in use. I hear somebody in there.
Charlie Tango 7 Bravo Oscar Delta.
You are 5 and 5 here near Frankfurt Airport.
Okay, so I lost the frequency, but that's okay.
Echo India.
Because
November
it's very
Alpha
easy for me
Lima
to find the
Delta.
hole here. I can
I'm
go
located
to,
25 kilometers out.
now I'm on 28395, right? Alpha Lima 0 Alpha, good to see you in here. 4 Zulu 1 Oscar Tango. Lewis, great to be in here. Thanks for the story that you told me about the station there in, I forget what country it was that you met. All right, so anyway, I'm on 395. I'm going to ask the frequencies in use. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Nobody's coming back to me. CQ10, CQ10. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. QRZ. Might take a moment or two. CQ, CQDX10, CQDX10. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. 28395. QRZ.
Delta Oscar 1, Zulu Oscar Whiskey.
Delta Oscar 1, Zulu Oscar Whiskey from Germany, 5 and 9, 59. Go ahead.
We have 20 dBs over, very good modulation. My name is Carsten, Kilo Alpha Romeo, Sierra Tango, Echo November.
Okay, Karsten, good to get you in the log here this morning from Germany. I'm running 7/7/7 stacked monobander from the state of Maine. Go ahead.
Yes, thanks for information. I wish you and your family all the best. There are many stations that
Hey,
call
Fabian,
you.
at
I
the
wish
rain.
you all the best. 73 and take care.
73, take care. Bye-bye. Fabian, you got a radio?
Papa Alpha 1, Mike Alpha Radio.
Mike Alpha Radio, go ahead.
This is Papa Alpha 1, Mike Alpha Radio. Hello there.
Papa Alpha 1, Mike Alpha Radio out of the Netherlands. Beautiful copy, 59 plus. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Go ahead.
A very fine business, Ray. You're very hard here in the east part of the Netherlands. My name is Marcel. I'm in the east part of the Netherlands, Hengelo, the town called Hengelo. And impressive antennas I saw you in QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Marcel. Very good. Yes, I'm operating from a peninsula out into the Atlantic Ocean in the most northeast corner of the USA. It's called Jonesport, Maine. And I'm on the highest point. I have 5 radio towers here, some of them up to 200 feet. And here on 10 meters, I'm running 90, 60, 30, 7 element, beaming in your direction with 1,500 watts. Go ahead.
Yeah, Russia there, Raymond. And yeah, I'm only 100 watts, and you can see I'm on QSL.com that I have a small antenna there, but I'm happy with it. But my chef is in an old transformer home with the checkies, Raymond QSL.
QSL, Marcel. Very good, very good. Well, good to get you in the logbook here, 73, and good morning from the USA.
Yeah, also fine QSO, Raymond, and thank you therefore. 73, good luck, and bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye, 73, thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Echo 0, Golf Zulu Papa.
United Romeo 7, Lima Oscar.
Okay, we're doing really good here. So
Echo 0,
we have
Golf
already
Zulu
2,500
Papa.
people between both platforms that watch it this morning. Let's continue on.
United Romeo 7.
Okay, the United Radio 7 out of the Ukraine. Go ahead.
United Radio 7, Lima Oscar. United Radio 7, Lima Oscar.
Okay, United Radio 7, Lima Oscar. Big signal, 5 and 9, 59.
My name is Victor Lima Alpha Delta, QTH, Kharkov City, Ukraine, QSL.
Okay, Valdek, United Radio 7, Lima Oscar. Thanks, you're 5 and 9, 59 in Maine. QSL?
QSL, 59.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
2 Echo 0, Golf Zulu Papa.
November.
2 Echo 0, Golf Zulu Papa, 59 plus. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ray. Thank you for answering the call. The name at this side is Mark, Mexico Alpha Romeo Kilo, located on the northeast coast of England. You are 5'9 plus 20, booming into England. 5'9 plus 20. Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mark. 2 Echo 0, Golf Zulu Papa. Booming here stateside, 59 plus 10. Very nice signal from you. What is your antenna? How much power are you running? Go ahead.
Roger, Ray. Only running 80 watts, 80 watts into a vertical antenna and using a Heil microphone. Go ahead.
Doing great, Mark. Thanks for checking in with me this morning from England. Have a good day.
7 3s, Ray. Enjoy the rest of the radio. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Charlie 9 Radio. This is Papa Alpha Zero, Sierra Juliet Echo.
Papa Alpha 0, Sugar Japan Echo, out of the Netherlands, 59 plus. Very strong. Go ahead. Everybody's strong.
Okay, thank you for 59 plus. You are also 59 plus 20 dB. So a very nice signal, DOM. My name is Siep, Sierra, India, Echo, Papa. And the QTH is in the northern part of the Netherlands, 15 kilometers north of the city of Leeuwarden. I spell for you Leeuwarden, Lima, Echo, Echo, Uniform, Whiskey, Alpha, Radio, Delta, Echo,
Coffee's cold.
How do you copy? Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Papa Alpha 0, Sierra Juliet Echo.
Okay, Seep, very good. Very nice to work you here today in the United States. Incredible signal from you from the Netherlands. And I'm just very curious, how much power are you running and what is your antenna? Go ahead.
I have about 400 watts at the moment.
400 watts.
400 watts. I can make 500, but the last 100 watts will not do it. I think you do not notice the difference. But
I'm going to go to 100 watts and see if he hears me.
And the antenna is a 2-element tri-bander. 2 elements fixed at the side of my antenna tower. I cannot rotate it, but it is pointed.
So I just put the amp in standby.
In the middle of
so you'll see 100 watts.
So the angle is broad enough, wide enough to cover the whole area. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Papa Alpha 0, Sierra Juliet Echo.
Yeah, okay, very good, Sheep, very good. Yeah, I'm now transmitting with 100 watts. I am now transmitting with 100 watts. What does my signal look like with 100 watts? Go ahead.
5.9 plus 10 dB. 5.9 plus 10 dB. A little bit less. I can hardly notice the difference. Please, your name and QTH. Break.
Okay, I'm now running 1 watt. I am now transmitting with 1 watt, 1 watt, 1 watt. And I'm curious if you hear me now. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Ray, I can hear you with about S5. So
1 watt S5.
I do not have to miss any word, Break.
Yeah, okay, very good. S5, 1 watt. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Good to work you, Sheep.
What did you say? Pardon, please repeat your question.
I said, thank you very much for the QSL with 1 watt. QSL?
Yes, QSL, 1 watt. How it is possible? And then we have a power amplifier. When you think really about it, we do not need it, Ray. What is your QTH or your state you are living in, Blake?
Yeah, I'm in Jonesport, Maine. Jonesport, Maine. It's a very interesting story, Seep. In 2019, I bought this blueberry field. It's on the Atlantic Ocean. It's 22 acres. And I built a big ham radio station for remote operation. So we have 5 radio towers at this location up to 200 feet. And we have 2 shipping cargo containers. The ones that come out of China that we don't send back, so they sell them here in the USA really cheap for like $2,000. So we have 2 shipping cargo containers on the property and 1 wooden building. And we have 5 flex radios, 5 flex 6600s, 5 flex PGXL amplifiers at this QTH. But I remote it. I'm physically 500 miles from it. I'm sitting in New York at my home QTH, operating the station with our own software. We've developed our own software to remote the station. And that's what we do. So back to you from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Papa Alpha Zero, Sierra Juliet Echo returning. Okay, Ray, yeah, that is amazing. Very good. Remote station. Yeah, I have heard more about that, those stations. One was, was transmitting from remote, from Creta, an island in the Mediterranean, and he was sitting in the Netherlands. You do the same, yeah, in America. Amazing, Jeff, yeah. Okay, well, I'm not so fanatic that I will do such things. I have not the knowledge to do that, but I think it is very amazing, yeah. Okay, Ray, you are in Maine. Thank you for the information. And I'm in the Netherlands in the northern part near the coast. It's a flat landscape. I think it is very different than the area you're living in. There's more hills and so on. And that's not the case in the Netherlands. Perhaps you have been in the Netherlands and you know what I mean. Very flat landscape, but near the sea, and we hope the dikes will hold. Very long time, Ray. The microphone to you.
Okay, very good. Very good. Well, it's been a great pleasure to work you this afternoon, or this morning, I should say, afternoon your time. And good to get you in the logbook here. I'm now going to go get some breakfast. Well, actually, I don't eat breakfast. I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. I skip breakfast every day. I just eat lunch and dinner. I go 16 hours between meals, between dinner and lunch. It seems to work for me. So let me go get another cup of coffee, and I got to go and get my exercise now. So pleasure's all mine. 73 from the United States. Take care. Bye bye.
Yes, okay, Ray. Well, thank you also for your very nice contact. I wish you all the best to you and your family, and good luck with the exercises. So, a pleasure to work you, Ray. So, I say goodbye and hope to meet you again in the future. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Papa Alpha Zero, Sierra Juliet Echo. All the best, Ray.
Okay, best wishes. 73 from the United States. Bye-bye. Okay, now QRT. All right, I'm going to come over to full screen here. So, this is our first presentation on Facebook. This is our live stream number 9. Number 9 since we started live streaming HF operations. If you came in through Facebook, I highly recommend, if you could, to move over to YouTube. Because we're going to be streaming over here on YouTube much more often than Facebook. We have a store coming. Soon you won't see this. You're going to see a hat that says Ham Radio 24/7. The store is going to have a bunch of hats, T-shirts. So if you're interested in the Ham 24/7 logo, they'll be on baseball caps and hats like this. And we're excited about the future of ham radio, and this media thing that we're doing is just taking off. 3 to 4 million views a month. I actually published that on Facebook, so you can actually go back and look at the numbers. That's 3 to 4 million views. That's not reach. That's views. To get that kind of views, that means we're reaching more than ham radio operators. We may be reaching CBers. We may be reaching other people in the communication field. We may also be reaching non-hams. And that's the positive thing, because we reach a lot of young people, and we do big things with youths in ham radio. That's a known fact. And we're trying to get ham radio to the masses. That's the purpose of this program. So thank you very much for being in there today. It's a great pleasure to have you here. Please follow again. Please go over to YouTube and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a good day. and we'll try to do another show here in the near future.